Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM, brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, and wow, what a segment to know that bass fishing community is a family. If you don't believe that, I don't care if you're grassroots, whatever it might be, when something happens to one, it happens to all. And I told our guest on the previous segment with Billy Doyle in that charity tournament after he lost his wife and his mom in 5 days that the bass community in this area stepped forward. And I say, what a great segment, and go right into the next segment because I know this next young man is part of that bass family. He and his brother both are part of that bass family. And I guarantee you, if something happened to one, it would be right to the bat for the other one, and that's good. So it's always good to talk to our good friend Matt Lee. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Isn't that really true, Matt? I mean, you guys.
It is. There's something special about the sport, and it doesn't matter recreational level or professional level. It is like a big family, and we travel a lot in bass fishing as a profession, and you see a lot of the same guys all over the country. It's kind of, we might be from Arizona, California, Alabama, and then we all meet up in upstate New York.
Yes, that's what's and it's a very competitive field because you are a competitor, but at the same time, everybody wants everybody to do the best they can. And I don't know, this is probably one of the few sports at all that we don't have a lot of controversy. Professional bass fishermen, you guys are, in this day and time, and your collegiate career proved that you're not only a fisherman, you're representing the sport and your sponsors, right?
Absolutely. Now, I get it all the time when my brother fishing with and against me is the rivalry between us, but really,
there's not.
When you go to a place to have a tournament, if you don't catch them, you're not going to do really well, and if you do catch them, you probably will. And it really has little to do with everybody else.
That's right.
They're going to catch them regardless. I mean, you're not going to win a tournament by not catching them. So there's not really, the gloves come off when a tournament starts, but really it's an individual deal, and so it's not, it's definitely not a UFC match where you're going toe-to-toe with somebody.
I don't know who would win that between you and your brother, Jordan. I don't know.
He got kind of scrappy as he's gotten older.
Oh, now we're finding out now. Okay, we're finding out now. But Mom and Dad had to break.
I'm the size that I am now when I was in 8th grade.
Are you serious?
Back then, I could get him.
Yeah.
But now,
Oh, man. I can't picture you in the 8th grade being that same size. But, hey, and we're talking today with Matt Lee. And one of the things out of North Alabama, and, of course, he's went to Auburn, had great success in the collegiate world there. And then, of course, his brother won the Classic back in, I can't remember what year it even, but
17 and 18.
17 and 18, back-to-back, because we had his brother on too. And now Major League Fishing. And we recently had an announcement from our good friend Joe Opager from Major League Fishing up there about the partnership between Mossy Oak and Major League Fishing. Well, that's nothing new for Matt Lee, right? I mean, you and Mossy Oak have been together since 2018. So talk about your relationship, Matt, to Mossy Oak. And
absolutely. Yeah, for the sport in general, it's awesome to have a brand like that, be a part of it. But one thing that I've always said about companies I represent is, and everybody knows this, that any level of sponsorship is just as much about the people as it is about anything. And the brand at Mossy Oak, the stuff, the things that they do for the outdoors in every aspect is awesome. The people there are even better.
Yes, they are.
If you have something bad to say about somebody at Mossy Oak, you just
you don't hear that.
There's something wrong with that person because they are top notch, and so it's been an awesome relationship because the people there are so great. It is. And so it's good to see them align with with Major League Fishing, you know, and they've been with me, so
you just fit right in.
Awesome.
I mean, you're
it's
only
awesome.
Yeah, you're only in a group that might include Kevin Van Dam and Ott Defoe and those newcomers like that. So
Yeah, they've had some tough streaks.
Yeah,
already.
yeah, those poor guys, G-Man and
Yeah.
all those other ones.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
so you're up north now. You're getting ready for some northern events. The guy from Alabama going north. Major League Fishing. You made that decision. What makes you appreciate being in Major League Fishing? What do you like about it?
Well, I like a lot about it. The competition aspect, we have a different format in our league.
Yes, you do.
And people can say, people have their own takes on the format. If you ever are fishing during that format, I promise you, it is the most intense.
It is.
Gut-wrenching.
Yes.
I mean, it makes good TV, but I'm talking about, you talk about next level.
You can't hide, can you? You cannot hide, can you? I mean,
you can't hide. You can't make 3 casts without catching one.
Yes.
And if you're going to win the tournament, you better catch them every cast. It tests you, but it's been awesome. I had a good event at St. Lawrence.
Yes, you
we
did.
Just finished up there about a month ago.
Yeah.
And I love fishing up here so much. I came up with a buddy week early before we go to Champlain and just fun fish.
Fun fish. I mean, this guy loves it so much that he brought his buddy. And if you follow Matt on Facebook, and you should, he's only got about 100,000 followers. I don't know, but he's got a bunch. You'll see that bass that his buddy caught, which he knows how to angle it, so it looks like a 15-pounder, but it was a nice fish that I know you would like to have in the tournament, right? So.
Absolutely. We know how to long arm bass.
Long arm. He told me that before.
We call it long arm.
Yeah.
They look like they're as long as you are.
Well, what about?
But it was. I mean, I'm a decent guide,
Uh-huh.
but I did not know that his first time he set the hook on the St. Lawrence would be a 5.9.
A 5.9 on his first. Was that the first cast?
What was it? It wasn't first cast, was it?
But
surely not. He's out here fishing with me now. But it wasn't first cast.
Okay.
That would have been like.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been
yeah. But it was the first one he hooked. So that's
That
you
don't go a lot of casts without setting the hook. Out there, so
that is true. Yeah. Well, what about this next one in New York, starting next week, August 5th through the 10th? What do you think?
Yeah, it'll be unbelievable. I mean, Champlain is probably St. Lawrence and Champlain are my 2 favorite places to fish, and it's kind of I was here at St. Lawrence a month ago for an event, had a good event, but you really when you launch the boat in practice, unless you're catching them almost every cast somewhere, you're not going to win the tournament.
Wow.
And that's what it's going to be at Champlain. I mean, it's going to be enjoyable, but it's a different level when you're out messing around as when you're fishing a tournament. And before you before you launch the boat at Champlain, I have to catch 60-something bass a day
60-something
to win this.
Yeah,
and so it's going to be good TV though.
Oh, no it's doubt. Good TV, and the ratings are out the roof because these guys like. I don't know if people watch to see you catch fish or watch to see if you miss them. I mean, because it's all right there. It's so live looking, and when you think about this tournament that we were talking about had a 3-fish limit. And I was thinking, boy, that's pressure when you have 60 fish. So. What's it going to take? I mean, I'm just interested in. Do you guys look at it and say, I got to catch X number, I got to get this amount of pounds in that first stage, or what do you? How do you prepare for this?
Really, everybody, all the competitors you want to talk about. What's it going to take to make cut? What's it going to take to make the top 10 the last day and all that? And people guess, and a lot of times they're either. They're really off. You just know that you have to catch a bunch. And more than likely, they're going to catch more than you thought that they were going to have to catch.
Yes.
So if you think to make the final day you're going to need 70 pounds a day. Well, you better just plan on catching 85.
85. That just blows my mind. I mean,
you really go out there and try to find as many productive areas where you think you can get bites and quality bites as you can.
Well,
and sometimes, one area will pan out. Sometimes 4 of them will. But it is. But we have 2 days of practice, but here is kind of like Alaska.
Yeah.
There's daylight for about 19 hours a day.
Yes.
So we get a long days of practice, and you got a lake that's about as big as the Gulf of Mexico, and so go out there and go find it.
Well, long way from Auburn, Alabama. I know that for you, Matt, and I know you're living your dream, and you and your brother both. Thanks for taking time to be on Outdoors with Larry Ray, and a lot of fans in this area. And check out Matt. You can go to his Facebook page. Lots of information. Keeps up with everything, and then go on his website. It's a lot of information there. But good luck, Matt, and I hope you catch 80. Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the event will be next week, and Matt Lee Fishing is Instagram and Facebook. Everybody's listening, and download the Major League Fishing MLF app.
That's
all.
all.
Watch the whole thing live, and it'll be good. I promise.
I don't know how many Dramamines you have to take, buddy, but I mean, I would be something to calm me down, because I know you get excited. I like that in you, that there's excitement there and everything. So, all right, Matt, thank you, buddy, for being with us, and we'll try to talk to you down the road because we got your cell now. Okay, buddy?
Awesome.
All right,
Give
Matt.
me a call.
Thank you, Matt Lee. All right, have a great
Thanks,
one.
sir.
All right. Let's take a break.
Can you imagine catching that many fish?
You imagine how worn out he is after the day?
Oh,
Did you hear that, Dave Gabbert? 19 hours of sun.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
practice, and they will do that. And how many casts is he going to make to catch? Because Major League Fishing is, watch it, folks. It's pretty exciting. I'm telling you what, it's different. So, all right, let's take a break, come back, and we're going to talk to a guy that I know Dave knows, I know Gene knows, Gary Mason. So we'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.